Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is John, and today, well, technically tonight, I'm going to turn myself into Anastasia Rosebud for the very first time on camera. So thank you for tagging along for the journey, and we're gonna jump right into it. So far, I have started to block out my eyebrows. I did my sides here, and this is where I thought I would start this video. It's obviously going to be sped up along the way and such. I'll try to explain what I'm doing. I won't have like a reasoning really as to why, just of things that I've heard, things that I've seen, putting different thoughts together that I've seen online and everything. So I have probably about 4 to 5 layers, maybe 6 of Elmer's invisible glue on my sides and my eyebrows. And now I'm just using water to kind of like smooth them out. And when I do this, I didn't think I would for my eyebrows because I just bleached them, but they're a little bit darker. So we're still gonna do it. But I just take the orange from an eyeshadow kit, my very first one, a little sniffly, and then I just kind of dot it onto the eyebrow and the area. Not really hard of a tap in because I don't want to undo the smoothness. And we're going to do it to the sides. So I know I'm doing this to kind of color correct, hide what's underneath. And I mean, if you're watching and you've done this before and there's better ways to do something, feel free to tell me in the comments. I'm here to learn. I've been doing or exploring the world of makeup, I would say, for the past interesting. For the past 3 years or so. I started during the pandemic when there was obviously nothing else to do. I bought my first palette, bought brushes off of Shein, and during that I was just doing eye looks and everything, and then I think maybe a year or so, I feel like we were still like in pandemic times, I decided to do my first drag look, which I've posted on my regular social, but I'm gonna make socials for Anastasia, and in those I will definitely post like my whole start journey to where we are now, which is what you guys are here for. So right now we're just waiting for the glue to re-dry and everything, and kind of settle in with the orange. There's kind of a lot on here. You know, I like to feel for anything that might need to go over. I try not to go back in with anything, or try to spread water through them to smoothen them back out, just because then things move around. Okay, so like I said, I don't try to re-go over and like spread them back out, but I do go back in on top and wet everything again, just really fast, you know. And I feel like what I do, everyone does things differently. This is what I have processed, that I guess I've developed over time, or what I feel like works best. And again, I'm always here to learn, prove me wrong. But then I go in now with them being wet again, and I take the powder that I have, which coming up to making all of this, I realized that I need to get like different powder, because I use just like regular makeup powder when I feel like I need to get more of like a white powder, a really white powder. So I just go over these areas. I usually try to do it a little bit neater, but I'm looking in here instead of my camera, not my camera, my mirror over here. I'm usually really like up close, up close like that. So we just really went for it. Hell yeah. Okay, so we set that aside. I would also like to say that these things, I don't know where I was going with that. So that's what we're gonna go there. We're gonna. Okay, so while we're waiting for this to dry, kind of forgot about this part, but I do take lipstick and I go in along where my facial hair grows in, just to do that. Sometimes I feel like I do a little too much. I also do underneath my eyes, because those tend to be very dark and like baggy, which I go back and forth on a lot, but it's in my process. I do it sometimes, I don't do it all the time. And since this is the first video that we're doing, I'm just going to try to do all my stuff that I usually do, so you see the full process. With this, I just use my finger. Most of the stuff I just use my finger, to be honest. I feel like the finger just works the best sometimes. Also a little stuffy. Kind of getting over just a little stuffy period. Little, I guess, head cold that I had. Not COVID though, thankfully. So yeah, really just try to get it all in there, get it all in the dark areas. Don't have a lot. I mean, obviously have facial hair, but I mean, my facial hair doesn't grow anywhere fast. It's still very underdeveloped, which I'm happy about. Okay, now that that's done, I feel like this is pretty dry. I'm just gonna take it and kind of brush it off. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I do this properly. Usually it's a little more covered and not so orangey still, but it's okay. Or at least that's what I've tried to do in the past, I guess. Okay, so now I'm going to take my concealer palette and we're going to start to continue blocking out my eyebrows. Um, More things about me. I'm just kind of blank space and one track mind right here, not doing too good. Um, but I am from, okay, I'm fine with that. I am from Michigan in the Detroit area. Um, I've lived here all my life. I'm 24 years old. I turn 25 in August this year, and I'm ready, but I'm not ready for it. You know, it's 25. Like, I don't know. You know, the biggest thing that I think about with 25 is just the fact that, like, I had broken up with my ex a year ago, and I literally told my therapist, like, oh, like, I'm gonna wait until after I'm 25 again to, like, even think about dating anyone. Like, I want my brain to be fully formed and everything. And at the beginning of this year, I was talking with my friend, and I literally was like, telling her that story because we were catching up and everything. And literally, like, as I was finishing that thought, I stopped myself and I'm like thinking, like, 25 is not that far away. It's literally in a few months. So that's a little bit of an adjustment. I mean, I'm fine with being older. I am ready for my brain to be fully developed officially, and then it's all downhill from there, you know, body function wise. Which, I mean, that's a great topic to get next to on to here. For me, my body in general, I suffer from chronic leg fatigue, which then kind of goes into lower back pain. I have a slightly bulged disc in my low back, which I don't know if that's fully healed from, but because of that, my musculature has been all messed up. So everything's just fatigued, basically. Sidebar, while getting back to the main purpose that we're here. So we're just going in over the eyebrows with concealer. We're going to come up here and do the same thing there. I just try to get a really good coating, covering. I don't try to, like, you know, I be careful of the glue that I place down and make like a unibrow type of deal. I take care of the brows first. And then I'll like start to like go into my eyes, which today we're going to do my eyes first. Because the last time I did a look, I think I did them last, and I kept getting dust and everything down on my cheeks, and I couldn't cope well. So coming back to my body, I guess, I also work as a massage therapist in my day-to-day. I'm currently specializing in craniosacral therapy, which is just a lighter pressure form of massage. And I am diving into that in the process of trying to save my body so I can continue to work, because doing regular massages is helpful, but it is a lot on the therapist's body to do. And I do love being a massage therapist. My body just hates me for it, you know. But we take the fights that we want to fight, you know, and that's definitely a fight I'm worth fighting. I feel like my job's very rewarding to me. I'm able to help people within their pain, even if it is just helping them into a state of relaxation, you know. I'm always here for that. That's my biggest thing in life, is just kind of feeling like whatever I'm doing, I wouldn't have to say like has a purpose, but just as long as it, it brings me joy, it brings me like some form of happiness or contentness with what I think I guess I should technically be doing within this lifetime, um, while I inhabit this human form, you know. In the back of my head, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a TikTok person. I watch reels on Facebook and Instagram, which I know, blah, 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 blah. I try to do TikTok, but then it's like, it's just I'm not there yet. Instagram and Facebook knows myself, so they already have like my configuration down. So it's just hard to sit through TikTok and try to get my configuration to where I want it to be. And it hasn't gotten there yet because I don't go on it. I know that, but like, still. Um, 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 Saying that topic, bringing it all full circle here. Um, but on my Instagram reels, there's that song "Oh My God" by Old Jeans, New Jeans. But that's playing in the back of my head. Oh my God. If you haven't listened to it, oh my God, it's so cute. I love it. It's just a little bop in my head right now. A good little TikTok dance too, that I think that I can do, that I can't do, because I like to dance, but I wouldn't qualify myself as a dancer right now. It's something we're going to work to. And right now, I've just really been focusing in on the makeup, which I will say, me focusing in on the makeup is a journey, because I really only can do, not that I really only can do, but I really only end up doing about one makeup look a month. And I've been doing that for the past, 3 years now. Um, so, it's been very slow process of it all. So yeah, I'm gonna do this anyways, because I just thought, I mean, this is what I normally do. I have decided that I think I'm gonna switch up doing the nose like this. Wow, I feel like, I don't know if it's because I'm pounding it in like this with the brush right now, but everything looks a little blotchy and gross. But you can't necessarily see that in the camera, I hope, unless you like zoom in. So again, I think I go a little too far up here with this and everything. I'm gonna come in and get my eyelids and everything now. I'm not gonna do the under part until after I do my eyes. Oh, now that I'm kind of like blending it in, it looks a lot better. We'll go, how about we'll go like that. That right there, oof, so dark. Okay, we'll come down a little bit on the nose too more. the hard part I'm having still with my face is my nose contour. I've been wanting to kind of like switch it up, and we have been over the past 2 looks that I've done. And so that's a journey. So I'm warning you now that like that's probably going to be hopefully be the biggest area that anyone like has to judge me in or anything on this look. I'm just gonna go for like a purple and blue look. The reasoning for the purple and blue look would be because I just recently told my dad about me starting to do drag looks and everything, and I showed him. Ooh, got a little mask going. This looks good from afar right now. I'm not gonna toot my own horn. But showed my dad like the looks that I've done in the past, and he's so funny because he's colorblind, you know, kind of, so he can't see all the like regular colors, but the colors that he did like were like the blue and purple mixes. And he kind of really inspired me, or at least got me to the point of like thinking this week of like make a YouTube video or make a video for YouTube and just do it, you know, because I feel like I feel like everyone does, not speaking for everyone out there in their own experience, but like I definitely have a huge like self-doubt messed up in my head, you know, self-esteem issues. I think about what everyone's going to say before they say it. I think about like all the negative things that can like come about of it. But been changing that mindset slowly over time and everything. It's a process. We're getting there, but it is what it is at this point. So everything's pretty covered. I like to rate myself when I do it. I'm just gonna come up close now. Everything's pretty okay. I would give myself on this one like, oh my gosh, excuse me. On this cover up right now, it's a good 4. Not 4. What am I saying? Wow, that was really, really like honest of me. It's honestly, I'm gonna say 6. I'm talking to people, so I'm always gonna be a little harsher on myself, and I'm also my worst critique. So that's what it is. Okay. We're gonna do the eyebrows because I've been really focusing in on those too, trying to get those down. And we're still, you know, we're still trying to find our face. We're still trying to locate what's going on. So what I like to do, which I feel like a lot of people do, which is this, I would say is the smart way, but go in with a light color to trace out the eyebrow that you want. And then go in with the dark color. So what I've been doing is finding where the start of my eyebrow is. Coming back, we're drawing on the eyebrow. Gonna start, how do I want to do? At the beginning of where my normal eyebrow already starts, I'm gonna start a little bit higher than the bottom. I would say like maybe halfway through the top and the bottom. I'm just gonna start to swoop up. I go a little bit above my eyebrow right there. Okay, I like that for now. And we're just gonna follow that out. And just continue out. Just kind of start to curve my curve. Just kind of like, that's not really helpful at explaining that to you. I'm so sorry. And then from here, I'll go from maybe the tip of where my normal eyebrow would be. I guess that's what I've been doing recently. And I'll start to create more of the edge to that eyebrow. And then we slowly start to kind of fill it in. We're gonna go for a thin eyebrow today. See, look at that. That's actually looking pretty good already. And what I have been doing, which I realize that I need to not do, and I'm not gonna do it today, is I've been doing one eyebrow at a time of tracing it out. And then I'll go in and fill it in darker, and then I'm doing and then I'll go and do the second one separate and restart the process from the beginning. Okay. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go trace the other side. Go trace the other side first, and then we can correct that. I think that looks pretty good. I always okay. I think I'm gonna have to stand up for this, because usually I'm I don't know, I guess I've been using Patricia Bright Revolution. I use the orange in here for the eyebrows. Try me. The biggest fan is my liner, and then I'm going in with the Jet Setter, which is one of the darker browns here. And so then what I do is I start at the tip and I shade in. That looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go do the other side. Yeah, we just did that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in the end with some just regular black. Okay, so we got that part down. How do they look? I'm not like upset. I think they look pretty good. Maybe if I can rub this black out on my hand a little bit. I cut my finger earlier. I was peeling a carrot with a very serrated thingy peeler. And it nicked me right on the tip of the finger. So at work on Wednesday, I'm probably gonna have to wear a little finger glove. And I hate wearing a little finger condom. That's what I meant to say, finger glove. Same thing. Okay, and then what I really have been like doing with my eyebrows. So there's the eyebrows. We're gonna reconceal that bottom part when we get there. is I take the eyeliner blend brush that I have here, nice little tip. I lick it a little, which I don't know if you guys think is gross. I don't care, it's my face, you know. And I'll do little eyebrow designs. I know it's like the little extra added touch, and it just wastes more time, but I've been liking to do it. And it's hard not to. But here's the eyebrows finished right now with that step. Very excited to be done with the eyebrows. And we're moving along. Let's see what time it is. So I'm saying we started at 12:15. It is 1:14 right now. Hunker in, because we're not done for a whole nother. We're gonna really shoot. What do we want to do first? I think first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create my black kind of cut crease there, which I think I'm just gonna use this for. I'm also really bad, I guess, about using the correct brushes for certain things, and that's like another step that I kind of have to go on. And I will premise with what we're doing here is we're doing this for the first time of like using a card to create the crease and everything for me. So we'll see how this goes and if I like it and how far out we want to be. Oh, I'm so happy I did that. Went up a little bit more. I think that looks good. No, I know that looks good. Okay, we're gonna do the black on the other side. Okay. Sorry, just a little in awe. From here, what should we do next? I think I want to kind of create like a cut crease around my eye here and bring that in, and for that, okay, we're gonna go from here. I'm gonna pat it in. And we're gonna go just about there. And then I'm gonna start to work it up and out. Okay, so from there, I kind of hoping that I can transition this lilac-y color that I have into this whole here part, starting with I'm trying to like even it into my nose right here because I have a bump. So lately I've been trying to like curve it down If that makes sense, I don't know. That's my thought process there. Again, correct me if there's any better way to do this. And I try to blend out as well as I can with my eye looks. Sometimes I can do it pretty well. Other times I get a little frustrated. I just needed to make... See, that's the hard part about me too, is I'm always critiquing when I'm already doing it. So it's hard to continue sometimes. Okay. I'm going to retake my dark one and kind of try to blend the darkness a little bit into the light color some more. Just so we don't have too harsh lines, which we still kind of do a little bit. I'm okay with it, to be honest. Interesting kind of shape I've created here for my eye. I feel like I should have. We'll see what the other side has to offer. Oh my gosh. Okay, other side, we're gonna start at the eye, at the end part of the eye on this side. I know I'm not completely done, but we're gonna move on to the next step because, again, I'm getting a little... That's my sweet baby Bella. I have one cat. She's a little black tabby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hello. This is my baby girl. Say hi. She was all black, but then she has this little white part on her paw underneath. I'm sorry. Is that even the right side? I think it was. Well, either way, she doesn't want to show off right now. She turns 14 this year. I've had her since the first day. Her mother gave birth to her on our front porch. She had, I think, 9 babies. We only got to keep her. But my life wouldn't be anything without her. She's my little heart, my little soul, my little stump, my little princess, my Black Panther. Love it. I'm obsessed with cats. Well, if you couldn't see, got my little cat earrings on. I think that kind of completes the eye portion until I put lashes on. Very, like, satisfied with kind of the outcome. Blending can use a little work, obviously. Okay, on to the next step. The rest of the face. This, like, creates my, like, I guess my little butt chin that I have. And do that, and then kind of whoop it up to the side. Which I don't know if that's the correct thing to do, but from doing this, it kind of gives me, see, the, like, I don't know, the dimension or the face that I want. And then I never feel like the left side matches the right side. And that's on me, practice. How's it look? It looks decent, I guess. Okay. And then from here we take this brush and we start to kind of blend it towards the ear. You know, blend it down. to abuse them. That's just what happens. Oh, maybe we'll try that this time. Okay, I just thought of something. And then, you know, kind of look for the point of and trying to blend it a little bit more. That's where I always kind of worry with this, which is why I'm gonna come and use my curve brush here and see if maybe that can do what I want it to do here. Which now I'm just kind of blending it out and up along my jawline. Hopefully not creating like a huge beard on myself. But I feel like at the same time that's what's happening. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Wow. So that's it, like shaping my face there. That's me there. Maybe I should come down onto my chin more. We won't for the video, but that's something to think about next time. Okay, and then, you know, try to recreate what we just did on the other side, switching it up a lot. But since I usually don't do this here, so I'm thinking of doing it like a little bit higher today, but then I also want to do it a little bit lower. Hold on. We're just gonna go like that. And I've been trying to do like just one little whoop. And a little whoop. Start from the back, push up, start from the back and start to push up. Oh, see, I should have done the eye a little bit up more, I think. Okay, and I'm doing the wrong thing and bringing it down here, but we're gonna start to kind of bring it up, hopefully. And we're gonna bring it down some more. How about to right there? I feel like that's a comfortable spot today. Yeah, that's a good spot. And then I'm just gonna kind of I like that for now. We'll see if we need to change anything. Now we're gonna go in with the rest of my concealer and work the areas that we didn't get yet. I don't know who this is. I just don't think I've ever, you know, it's just those moments you reach where you're like, oh, I just don't think I've ever looked this good. And it is definitely in this moment where I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't think I have ever have looked this good. Oh, okay. So now I'm just putting on regular concealer on my forehead to then start to be able to kind of blend that out some. Don't use that, don't use that. We can use this, I think. Okay. We need a little bit more to cover everything. Okay. Oh my god. We're almost there, everyone. I'm so excited for this. I'm excited to be done. We're getting close to 2 a.m., I'm pretty sure. Oh, getting close. We're past 2 a.m. It's 2:21. Just how time flies. You know, taking your time, having fun. And with this, I also don't know if I'm necessarily doing the right thing, if I just should have done the white all the way out to the top of my forehead or not. Trying to blend in those harsh lines right there. Oh, ooh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Make everything the same color, kind of. Out here, you know, because that kind of is a little different. Okay. Next part, which I'm also really nervous for, we're gonna do the nose contour now. Everything I'm really nervous for, just because we're making a video for it. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, happy I did that. Okay, nose contour. Start with just taking a little bit. I've been going underneath my nose first. Oh, that looks bad. Too much. See, that's also been my thing with nose contouring. So I feel like I put too much. I'm just gonna try to wipe it off. Go underneath right now. Oh, that actually looks really good. Sometimes I think looking on a video is probably very helpful instead of just looking on in real life on the mirror, because sometimes that's when it's looking really kind of like, you know? Okay. So that looks good. And here comes the hard part. Here comes the hard part for me. I'm gonna get up for this one. So we want to try to connect it with the eye makeup here. And what I've been realizing is I've been trying to connect it like all the way down, but I think maybe I should leave the space there because I've been wanting to get like kind of like a button nose. And I always feel like with my nose, I tend to be on like the lighter side of things, which I know for drag makeup isn't necessarily what you want. Okay, so that's one side. which we can definitely blend that out. See, got a little too dark, I think, now. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, that's where we're at right now. You know? It's just one of those things. Okay. Nose is nosing it up right now. You know, from afar, looks really good. I'm kind of surprised, if I'm honest. Okay, so from here, I'm going to take my powder. With my wet sponge, maybe we'll get it a little bit more wet here. Let me take a sip. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna suck for later. It's okay, I have another one. But this is what happens when you work in such a confined space. Okay. Just gotta damp up the sponge a little bit more. You know what? Oh, I was gonna do it. I'm gonna put blush on first. Something in my mind's telling me to do that, which I feel like I normally do. Surprisingly, I don't know why I wasn't gonna do it this time. Okay, so blush palette, usually I kind of go for these two here, which I think I'm gonna do still. This one I kind of use for like contouring on my forehead. That one's a little bright. I just kind of do a little back and forth here. Start up towards here and work it in and down. I don't know if that's how it should be done. Kind of pat it in to get that color to stick and mix in with the contour that I have going. Great little start there. Just light little taps. Oh, that's looking good. Nice and hot. Oh, brush is breaking. Brush is breaking. Time for new brushes. Oh, yeah. Looking good. I always don't know really how much to go down to. Oh, what happened? With my blush, but I usually kind of stop right around here, I think. Boop, 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 boop. A little bit more. Okay, now for the other side. Okay, and then we're gonna do my forehead. Just to add some, dimension to it. Some more. So taking the powder, I'm forgetting I'm taking a video, always. So taking the powder, coming in here, bringing it up and out. When I come out, I'm not gonna do it as hard as when I'm pressing in over here, because over here I pressed in really hard. And I don't know if I meant to or not, but I did. And again, just bringing that up, along and out, bringing it down, not pressing in as hard, bringing it out. Then we're going to follow our cheekbone line here, cut that in, start up top. I completely forgot about. Oh, okay. Wow. We're 2 hours into this video making here. This is probably the longest video ever. Hopefully I have enough storage left to continue. We're looking for my lip brushes. Here they are. We might use some different ones just so that we can get a better look. Gotta make room here. Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, we're gonna do, I feel like we always do this. I always do this. When I say we, sometimes I might just be referencing to myself. I started doing that during the pandemic randomly, and it's just a habit that hasn't stopped. So what I'm gonna do first is outline my bottom lip, and then I'm gonna come and do the top lip. And for the bottom lip, I just follow. I just follow the outline usually at the bottom of my lip. Start to fill in from there. Start to add it up. Okay. So we did it just like that, and then we're gonna kind of okay. And then coming up for my top lip here, kind of started that upper crease right there. And then we just went across the top straight like that. And then I think I'm gonna come in. Well, Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's draggy enough for me. Okay. Okay, from here, gonna let my lips kind of settle for a second. Find my lash glue and my mess that I made. Clean up a little bit. Oh, there's the lash glue, so I don't have to clean up super much. Do that. Hopefully I didn't need that anymore. Things are falling all over the place. And welcome to the catastrophe of the ending of doing a makeup look with me. Okay, we're doing lashes, which I kind of have them preset. Oh, and I didn't even think about this, about the lashes matching, but they do. So I've already tried to do this a week ago. Still new to putting on lashes. We'll see how well this goes. Okay, that'll be good enough for me. We're gonna put the top one on first this time. Oh my God. You know, like looking at myself in the mirror, I don't know, it's completely different looking at myself on the camera. I don't know if it's because things are blended out more or if it's just because it's on a camera that like it adds a different effect. But like it definitely does. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. Literally in love. Oh my gosh, and we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes right now. We are technically 40 minutes behind my predisposed schedule, which I've found recently that my predisposed schedules are not necessary. Do I ever necessarily stick to them? Yes and no. Just depends on the situation. Things are getting watery. Oh, you know what I forgot to do too, which I've been forgetting about lately? How wet is that? Oh, it's too wet. Too wet, too wet, too wet. I need a different brush. I've been forgetting about highlighter. Ooh, ooh, everything looks so blended. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Kind of go over the nose a little bit here. Wow. Wow. Just wow. That's all I have to say. Just wow. Go in here. Flick that up. Oops. Kind of got on my lips a little bit there. Didn't take any of the color though with me, which is always appreciated. You know, kind of dabbing along the darkness. Oh my gosh, okay, some highlighter along the cheeks. Wow. 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 Okay, highlighter. Put it on my nose, right there. Put it along my cheeks. Do a little bit in between the eyes here. Did some on my chin, a little bit above the lips. And I don't think I'm missing anything right now. Face-wise. Wow. Okay, one sec. We gotta show with the wigs. I got 3 crusty wigs to go from. First we'll do pigtails. You know, I don't keep them well. Hold on. Kind of. Here's pigtails. Definitely not the mood for this one. Oh! Sorry, okay. I was just about to throw it on the ground too. See, I don't keep the wigs well. I don't have like any wig stands right now. This purple moment, my friend gave it to me, my best friend Stephanie. Oh. So if we do something like, oh, yeah. Kind of having still hiding that. Oh, she's cute. Hey. Oh, I like the purple moment. I wasn't liking it there for a second. Very cute. And then this is my go-to. Love me a nice little blonde, love me a blonde curly moment. This one I bought off of Amazon. Very similar to the purple one, but just blonde, you know? Blonde suits me. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow. See, every time I do a look, I'm just in awe, usually. You know? Because each time there's something better. Sometimes there's some things worse. But that's just part of the game, you know? always taking critiques of myself. I'm my biggest judge. But this one, oh my gosh. Well, I want to say thank you for tagging
So my
along.
storage filled up on my phone, so we're finishing the last little bits on Snapchat. I decided to put on a little dress that's not flattering at all. I made this headpiece a few weeks ago that I haven't been able to use. But I just want to say thank you for staying along. Hopefully the editing that I do makes it a lot shorter of a video. And I'm so happy to be able to introduce to you Anastasia Rosebud for the first time. There'll definitely be more to follow. Oh, oh, oh. Just a little angel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all with love and light. I'll see you around.